Okay guys, this is the Angryprepper. Thank you for watching. So today's video, we're going to talk about, are you battle ready? Now, I'm talking about this subject for the obvious reason of the direction America is headed into. Now, a lot of people will say that I'm fear-mongering. A lot of people will say that you're losing your mind. Angryprepper, what's going on? Why do you think we need to be battle ready? Look what the fuck's going on. We need to be something ready. We need to be ready to fight. We need to be ready to handle the situation or situations that are headed our way. When I mean, are you battle ready? I'm talking about the physicality of the person and the mental toughness that's going to have to come along or go along with being battle ready. So guys, I've said this before, being ready to fight or being battle ready is not just about the guns you have and the armor plates and all that crazy shit and the night vision scopes and all that dumb shit. No, that shit is cool, but it's dumb in the aspect of what I'm talking about, because you can have all that shit. You have to be ready to fight. You have to be ready to get down, get dirty, and fucking do the thing. And I'm talking about the cruel thing. I'm not talking about the nice fucking, hey guys, please listen to us as the people. I have my sign here written in marker. I worked on my sign all night, so could you please read it? No, that shit is dead. That is gone. The battle readiness, guys, is the next stage of what needs to be done. America has been down this road before. We will go down this road again. A different variation of this road, but this road is a traveled road. With that, guys, can you actually get into the fight, and can you sustain yourself in that fight? Again, all the guns in the world, guys, are not going to fucking mean shit if you can't run quarter mile and then get into it. If you can't run half a mile and get into it. If you can't walk half a mile and get into it, forget running, walking, right? You need to be at the ready. And a lot of people, a lot of military guys, older military guys, they living in the past. They're like, well, I did it when I was in Iraq during Desert Storm. Okay. It's like, I don't know, almost 30 years later rather, actually 40 years later, right? It's not the same. You are not the same functioning dude you were 40 years ago or 30 years ago or even 20 years ago, right? That means you have to get back into shape, which it'll probably be easier for you to get back into shape. But nonetheless, can you get into that shape? Can you fucking fight? If you have to get into a hand-to-hand combat, can you do that, right? And now I know a lot of you guys who are special forces, that'll come back to you like that. But a lot of you guys who are in combat unit, it'll come back to you. But for both special forces and combat, it won't be the same. You have to calculate your oldness, if you will, right? And yes, I'm old too. I'm 44, right? So I am not in the top shape that I was back then. A lot of people talk a lot of shit online. There are guys who are not even military, who don't understand what death looks like. They don't understand what combat looks like. I don't understand what combat looks like. I know what death looks like, though. I've seen it multiple times. I've seen people fucking die right in front of me. As you're looking at them and you're thinking, oh, they're okay. Not even 30 seconds later, they're gasping for air, and another 10 seconds later, they're done. And there's no bringing them back. And when you get to that point where you're looking at them, you're like, shit, they're never coming back. You know, but you still work on them and do what you got to do. But a lot of people don't know what that looks like. A lot of people, I'm going to probably say probably more than 90% of us don't know what taking a life is like, including myself, right? Just because I watch somebody die does not mean I know what it looks like for someone to die. I don't. I mean, for someone to die by my hands, rather, sorry. So are we capable of doing that? That's a question for you, the individual person. Not for me to answer for you and not for me to know. I don't. Everybody has their own individual mental setup. And depending on how bad it gets, we might have to do some shit. But can you? Right? And I've asked this question, asked this question before, sorry, about being ready for the shit, the get down, right? Because guys, the get down is coming. There's a video in France of the vaccinated and the unvaccinated fighting it out in the middle of the street. Guys, whether we like to think about it or shrug it off for another day or tell everybody else, oh, it's not going to happen, something is coming. If the French are fighting one another in the middle of the street, guys, because they're they're vaccinated versus unvaccinated, something is coming. There's a fight that I don't want to entertain, but nonetheless, we should at the very least entertain it in the back of our heads. We should sit there and go, well, shit, if that's happening there, and that's the French, that's the land of the croissants and fucking tea, something undoubtedly is going to happen here. We've had the BLM and Proud Boys go at it, guys. We are probably going to see the unvaccinated and vaccinated fight here in the United States after the President of the United States declared war on the unvaccinated. After he did that, guys, we are undoubtedly going to end up in that situation. It's just a matter of time. So what do? We get ready. We only have one choice now, is to get ready. Should we still do the protesting and the sign holding and shit like that? I don't know anymore. I don't want to say no. I do not want to say yes. I know that we are past that point, but maybe if enough people listen, it could turn the tide. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to think with protesting anymore, because one side of me is like, fuck that noise, fuck that shit. The other side of me is like, but could it still work? Now, the deeper, darker side of me is saying it's not working anymore, nor is it going to work anymore, and we're going to have to fucking do the thing that we don't want to do, but we have to do. This is just going to be a fucking shit show, guys. This is going to be possibly one of the worst shit show we've seen in over 400 years, or rather 200 years, sorry. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, right? In our lifetime, I don't know, but definitely in the future, we're definitely going to see another civil war. I hope we don't see it in our lifetime. I really don't, but then again, who knows these days, guys, because I would have never thought in a million years I'd be sitting here talking about the division we are seeing here in the country. We're seeing some straight ugly division, and yet this division, this divisiveness in the United States is going to lead us to something I hope doesn't happen, but it looks like it's going to happen. I mean, I guess I can hope some blue in the face, right? It's not going to change the fact that it's going to stop it. It's going to happen. And I know that I say if, but it's not an if, guys. It's more like a when. Let's put it like that. All right, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Prepper channel. You can follow me on the Angry Truth channel. You can like and subscribe to both channels and follow me on social media on everything in the description section below. Also, guys, I got my podcast up and running again, so please head over to whatever listening service you listen to and follow me on podcast. All right, guys, thank you for watching.